Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Alpha Ice Complex here in Harmer Township, Pennsylvania. It is a PIHL girls matchup here as the Southeast girls are on the ice now for their contest against the Central girls squad. We're going to talk about that road team first, as they're already out there waiting for the Central squad to get on the ice. For the Southeast team, number 4 tonight, a junior from Bethel Park, Lydia Lorenzi. Number 6 will be another junior from Bethel Park, Samantha Kern. She'll go by Sam. I have that in my pronunciation. Don't know why I started that. 3 scratches tonight, Leela Namani, Robin Anderson, and Abby Daffner. Playing tonight, number 13, a junior from Mount Lebanon, Maddie Bank. Number 17, a freshman from Mount Lebanon, Brianna Patassi. Cece Romery from Bethel Park, a freshman, will be wearing number 24. Lucy Hollingsworth from Peters Township will be wearing number 25, a sophomore. Talia Mertens, a freshman from Peters Township, will be wearing 26. Athena Renton will be wearing number 27, a sophomore from Mount Lebanon. Number 34 will be Nina Romery, a junior from Bethel Park. Cameron Reese-Hott, a freshman from Peters Township, will be wearing 44. Harley Dale, a freshman from Bethel Park, will be wearing 52. Lexi Droshak from West Mifflin, a freshman, will be wearing 61. Jillian Piscatelli will be wearing number 63, a senior from Thomas Jefferson, and number 81, a senior from Chartiers Valley, Chloe Downey. Starting in goal tonight will be the junior netminder from Thomas Jefferson, Elena Briscoe, wearing number 79 this evening. The Southeast squad, led by Jeff Anderson, assisted by Mike Dale, Brian Kern, and Zach Taylor. They are currently tied for second in the Southeast Division, 4-3-1 with 9 points. Flipping to the opposite side, and the team in gray right now is the Central squad. They're currently 2-3 on the season, sitting in 6th place with 4 points. Number 8 will be Dara Patton from Knock, a junior. Another junior from Pine Richland, wearing number 10, will be Abby Dilly. Number 12 will be Sophie Scatena from Pine Richland. She'll be a sophomore, wearing 12. Number 14 will be Kat Nemick from Pine Richland, a freshman. Number 18, a junior from Upper St. Clair, Reagan Safko. Number 5 will be a freshman from Upper St. Clair, Reagan Sullivan. I did screw this up in my scorecard again. They fixed me in the pregame. Number 21 will be Viola Adderholt from the Pittsburgh Public Schools, a freshman. Another freshman will be number 30, Kayla McCarthy from Upper St. Clair. Number 57 will be Ellie Martin from the Pittsburgh Public Schools, a junior. Susan Nelson, a junior from Freedom area, will be wearing 68. Allie Chappell from the Pittsburgh Public Schools will be a sophomore wearing number 70. Bella Alsop from Upper St. Clair, a junior, will be wearing 77. And Caitlin Carnes from Oakland Catholic, a freshman, will be wearing 81. Starting in goal tonight, Kristen Albertini from Upper St. Clair, a sophomore. They're led by Bill Alsop, assisted by Brian Patton, Mike Safko, and Lori Patton as the team manager. We're going to get warm-ups going here. We've got about less than 2 minutes on the clock up high. I'll throw that on for you guys. We'll be back with the opening faceoff here from the Alpha Ice Complex. My name is Brian Mitchell. This is Berg Hockey Live, presented on 10 Band TV and Pittsburgh Hockey Digest. Thanks for joining me here on a Tuesday evening from Harmer. Warm-ups are over. We're going to get ready for the opening face-off. As, of course, is tradition with the broadcast that I lead, the names will come with the numbers as we progress. Notable scratches for this evening on both squads. Jackie Sullivan, Danica Klemick, and Paige Riddy are out for their squads, as well as Brady Blackburn. On the opposite side for the Southeast squad, Leland Amani, Robin Anderson, Abby Daffner all missing this contest, and Elise Crow, the goaltender. Namani and Anderson account for 15 points on the year. So let's see how Coach Anderson rolls out with two of his top players in the lineup. Of course, they make up for it in there as Talia Mertens has 4 goals. Cameron Rees-Hott has 3. 2 goals from Allie Droshak and 9 goals from Chloe Downey. So shouldn't be easy to clear up the missing pieces here. They'll line up for the opening face-off. Of course, new score bug I've been working on. Wasn't able to roll it out last Thursday, so we're here this week. Looks like it'll be Chloe Downey and Bella Alsop lining up for the opening face-off here. Alsop, of course, was on the Southeast squad last season. Of course, the realignment with the additional Northeast team printed teams to get into a different position. Alsop's going to bring it in and drops it back for McCarthy. McCarthy couldn't get a stick on it, so it's going to roll around. Gets it through, shot on by Sullivan, save made by the starter. That is Elena Briscoe wearing 79. Will battle off in the near corner, back it'll be Carnes. Carnes leaves one up, it's going to be given to McCarthy. McCarthy gets around a defender. Does drop it back to the point. Safko back to McCarthy. Throws one to Crew, looking for Sullivan, nobody home. It's going to come back across. Alsop will tip it over to her, but it'll be picked up by the Southeast squad. And just passing it out the center for Hott. Cameron Hott will just carry this one into the zone. It'll be blocked, and Safko will take it, passes it up, looking for Sullivan. Sullivan gets it around, and it'll be picked up and dumped back in. Off, and here comes Mertens into the shot. Save made, and it goes wide, and the net. It'll go back in the near corner. Central will pick it up, looking to get around a defender. Big heads-up play. I believe that was Droshak. Back out they come. With the Central squad coming around. Picked up and back to Safko. Up for Nemec. Nemec tries to get around a couple defenders. 3 yellow shirts to beat, and it leads to the stick of the defender. Beat Mertens throwing one out, and it's going to come to center. Patton picks up the puck. Goes on it up. It's for Chappell. Chappell's going to battle along with Nelson. They'll battle around. Nelson on the backhand loses the puck. It's caught in the referee's skate, and it'll go back around for Nelson again. Nelson picks it up, waits, backs off. A little bit of pressure from Droshak, and it'll be brought in. Gets past Romery, and here comes Skatena. Sophie Skatena into the zone. Gets around one defender. Kern will have to chase her behind. Skatena waits for a little bit of help, goes in the far corner, throws one across, it goes off a stick and out. Nelson's going to chase it down. It's going to go the length of the ice, and we will have an icing call. 14:49 remaining in the first period. Scoreless here at the Alpha Ice Complex. Alsop will step in with Cecilia Romery from Bethel Park. It'll be dropped in one forward by Alsop. She's going to try to get a shot off. Nobody home. Is going to be kept in by Dillian back out. Safko will take the puck, bounce one off the boards, goes past Martin. Southeast will regroup, carrying it in and dumped in by Patassi. She'll chase it down around under the half wall where Central will pick it up. Turnover shot on by Renton. And Safko picks it right back up, passes it up to Alsop, and they'll be off to the races. Bella Alsop on the far wall gets puck separated as she comes in, and Southeast gets one to dump back up to the line for Safko. Bounces off, a little bit of help there from Romery, and it'll come back around. Ratterholt will collect it. Another help by Romery. Romery to Romery on the ice. And Zafko will have to collect and bring it back in. Has Skatena to her left. Throws one across. Can't get it around until the chase down. It'll throw in front of the net, and Patassi with a heads-up play to keep the puck from bouncing across the net. It'll be picked up by Lorenzi, and Sullivan will just back that one back into her own zone. Safko, who seems to be out here the entire game so far, will chase it back along her half wall. Throws this one up long, past Dale. Harley Dale gives it up for Skatena. Throws one on the backhand, nobody home, so here we go the other way. It's going to be Chloe Downey into the zone. Downey gets stick checked, but penalty coming up. It'll be thrown on, save made, rebound comes back. Albertini touches it, but it's going to go back to the point, and we'll have a penalty coming up. And we'll see who's going. Face-off coming up to the right of the starter, Kristen Albertini, but it's going to be Reagan Sullivan heading off for the penalty. We'll have a power play coming up, 13-12 remaining in the first period. Face-off one back around. On the backhand, Central just going to bounce one on an awkward bounce. It does make it out of the zone, but barely. And they'll clear it up, looking to get to McCarthy. McCarthy skates backwards into her own zone, loses the puck on the way through. It'll bounce off of Skatena, and it'll stay in the zone and then come out to Cameron Hott. Goes back behind, Chloe Downey. Tips one around, shot on, comes through the crease, nobody home on the backhand. Looking for Hott in front. She gets it out to the point. It'll be picked up by Dale. Harley Dale dumps that one out. It's going to be bounced out of the zone. Kern will chase it down. They've got time. Briscoe comes out to help out. It'll be picked up and dumped in by Kern. Southeast regroups. Chloe Downey will carry it into the zone. Downey in around, looking around the defender, gets knocked off the skates, and here comes Central the other way. 1:04 remaining in the penalty. They'll pick it up. Opportunity for 2-on-1 here if they hurry. It'll be Allsop getting around a defender all alone. Shot, save made by Briscoe. Rebound gets bounced back out. It's going to be Allsop picking up the puck, throwing it back on. And out goes Southeast squad. They'll just dump it back to center. Susan Nelson loses the puck, and they're going to come in offside. 11:49 remaining in the first period. 42 seconds remaining in the power play. We'll face off just outside the Central bench. Face off one by the Southeast squad. Hollingsworth will dump that one in. They'll come in around. Looking for it is Mertens. Mertens chasing it down. Back down it comes for Chappell. Now Chappell will dump that one into the zone, the length, back behind. Briscoe will pick it up. Renton beats Chappell behind. Hollingsworth comes around, and here comes Mertens the other way. Talia Mertens. Back around on the backhand. Waits, gets her pocket picked on the half wall, and Central does get it out of the zone with 8 seconds remaining in the power play. In comes the Southeast squad. It's Droshak looking for the slot. Romery shot wide of the net off a save. Penalties expired, 10:58 remaining in the first. Back around. Mertens backs in front, nobody home. Adderholt will pick it up and carry it out of the zone. Adderholt puts one just across for Ellie Martin. Martin can't hold on to it, so it's going to be picked up by McCarthy coming in. Opportunity, McCarthy loses the puck. Droshak will pick it up, and up along the front wall, it'll be Mertens. Talia Mertens comes in around, beats a defender. She can't hold it onto her stick. So it'll be Carnes trying to separate the puck from her. Back up, looking for Dale, but the pass doesn't quite make it all the way, and Central will regroup, and right in front of the bench here, have to collect. Mertens dumps it in behind. Caitlin Carnes with the puck, up for Sullivan. Reagan Sullivan waits, throws one through, looking for Adderholt. Adderholt into the zone. Passes one across for McCarthy. McCarthy, shot, glove save, Briscoe, 9:59 remaining in the first. Scoreless here at the Alpha Ice Complex. Thank you for joining me here on Berg Hockey Live on 10-Band TV. You can join us if you're watching on your computer right now. You can go over to your smart TV, download the 10-Band TV app, and you can find this game live on your big screen if you wish. It's the wonders of technology nowadays. McCarthy waits. She's going to be able to pick up the puck around Sullivan in the far corner. Waits, gets a little bit of pressure from the Southeast squad. It's going to be McCarthy coming in. McCarthy shot, save, Briscoe, rebound, gets on, save made and held on to by Elena Briscoe. 2 shots on, 2 shots saved, 9:38 remaining. Alsop will step in with Downey. They won by the Central squad. Back for Patton, Dara Patton. Over to our partner, Suitors Nelson. Nelson looks for the shot. It's going to be cleared out. Patton gets the puck at center. Dumps one up across, looking for McCarthy. She'll tip that back in, and the Southeast squad tries to get it out, but Patton gets it. Alsop up for Patton. It's going to go clear back up and picked up by Hutt. Back in they come. Here comes Downey. Downey into the zone looking for Piscatelli. It'll get back down into the corner, and Central will dump that one out of the zone. It'll regroup, and Downey will have to collect it at center ice. It'll be dumped back in by Nelson, and the puck will come back into the zone. And they'll back out to center. Central will bring it back in. Sophie Scatena back behind the net. Thrown in front opportunity there, looking for Dilly, but unable to finish up the play. And here comes Southeast. Downey. Went on a backhand save made. The puck gets lost for a second. Beautiful shot there. And here they come. Sophie Scatena. Waits, comes around, has Chappell on the wall, goes back to the point anyway. Shot on block. Safko is going to come in. Opportunity for Southeast if they hurry. They'll get a 2-on-1 if they can get a rush here. On a backhand, throws one on net and held on to by Albertini. With 8:03 remaining in the first period, it is still scoreless. Central squad, of course, both of their goaltenders, of course, Brady Blackburn scratched tonight, but both of their goaltenders played varsity this year for their respective boys squads. Albertini for Upper St. Clair and Blackburn for the Division II champion Ringgold Rams. Back around it'll come. It'll be cleared up. And looking for Hollingsworth, but Central can't get it out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. That'll be dumped on and held on to by Albertini. Albertini, of course, of Upper St. Clair. The aforementioned Blackburn, of course, goes to Bentworth, but plays in the open division, meaning she can play for the Ringgold squad as they are in that multi-school division. Renton, back up for Droshek. Out, Mertens loses the puck, and it's going to come across, looking, trying to get it up for Hollingsworth. She'll dump that one in behind the net. Chasing it down is Caitlin Carnes. Carnes picks up the puck, throws one up for Bella Alsop. It's going to be skated off by Patassi, and it'll be thrown out. Opportunity for Alsop coming the other way. Alsop into the zone, gets sticked off nicely by Renton. Renton now behind. It'll be Alsop getting the puck coming in. Opportunity on a backhand shot was blocked by Patassi, and it's going to dump out to the center. Alsop all over the ice. Loses the puck that time, and it's going to be cleared out of the zone by the Southeast squad. It'll be backhanded in, looking for McCarthy. McCarthy can't get around a defender, so Southeast will take it. An opportunity here, throwing it across in front of the net benches. And it'll be dumped back all the way where Patassi will collect it. A little bit of pressure from Sullivan. Allows for Scatena to help her out. They'll regroup around the blue line, and it'll be picked up and cleared out by Romery. Lorenzi off of McCarthy's skate, and it'll go back into the zone. Dara Patton picks up the puck, waits, dumps one up off the half wall, and look at it. It'll be picked up by Patton and cleared up along the boards, where Kern will collect it back out for McCarthy. McCarthy into the zone. Shot on, save made and held on to by Briscoe. 5:59 remaining in the first. Scoreless here at the Alpha Ice Complex. Scatena. Wade stumps one in around center. We'll pick it up. Central gets the puck, and Southeast can't get it out of the zone. It'll be Sullivan carrying it back in, looking for the shot opportunity for McCarthy. It goes around. Picked up and thrown down. They'll go back up by Dale. Harley Dale dumps that one behind, looking for McCarthy. McCarthy into the zone. Shot on, save made. Rebound comes on the shot by Abby Dilly. Briscoe will grab it, and I'll have it face off to the right of the junior netminder from Thomas Jefferson. Gonna reframe in the scoreboard for you guys. Back out Thomas Jefferson's Piscatelli will dump that one out past Nelson into the zone. Back down and cleared. Dale lets that one go around. It'll go back out for Nemec, and it'll go past her. So opportunity here for Kern, who dumps that one in the length of the ice. It'll be back out by the Central squad before it reaches that blue line. Hollingsworth gets the puck coming off the bench. And an opportunity goes over and cleared in by the Southeast squad. Oh, right onto the stick of Chloe Downey, who comes into the zone. Has Nelson in front of her. Drop pass for Hutt. It's dumped down, and Alsop will re-tap that one back out, looking for Kern. He'll go back down for Renton. Renton behind the net. It'll be cleared up by the Southeast squad. Safko into the zone, back down. It'll go for Downey. Renton back down, 4:10 to go in the period. It'll go on net, save made by Albertini. And it'll go back out nicely, kept in by Bank, and she gets knocked down by the Allie Chappell. And it'll be shot on, deflected around by Scatena. Waits, comes in, gets hit herself by Patassi, or by Maddie Bank, and here comes Talia Mertens into the zone. Mertens with a head of steam. Waits, circles off to the half wall, throws one across. It's going to be blocked by Scatena, and it'll be cleared up to the point and out, where Ellie Martin comes on, an opportunity for a 2-on-1 here with Scatena if she hurries. Scatena's shot, save made by Briscoe, goes back in the corner. Scatena waits and gets the puck lost in the skates of the two of them. They'll wait, it'll be picked up and thrown across. Back out for Carnes. Carnes dumps that one across, looking for Martin. But it'll be Maddie Bank taking the puck and throwing it up for Romery. It'll be cleared to length and all the way up for Safko. Reagan Safko loses the puck in her skates. It's going to be an opportunity coming away for Lorenzi if she hurries. Lydia Lorenzi off the bench. Does get the puck in the far corner, near corner. Back down, Mertens. Mertens waits, thinks about it, throws it up. Harley Dale throws one across. They picked up. Patassi, shot blocked. Goes back in the far corner. Lorenzi takes it, throws one across, looking for Romery, and Dale with heads up play to tap the puck back in the near corner. Dale grabs the puck, and it's going to be given up to the Central squad, where McCarthy will pass that one off, and here comes Sullivan, Reagan Sullivan. Paddles off and behind Alsop. Goes in with McCarthy, with Mertens. And McCarthy tries to tip it back on her. It's going to be tipped across and picked up by the Southeast squad. Coming out with this Dale. Harley Dale gets tipped at the line, and Alsop tries to get around a defender. It does stay in. Sullivan comes across. Opportunity for McCarthy. Back down. McCarthy waits, and it's going to be picked up by Talia Mertens, and it's going to be cleared out. I won't go all up in arms about an offside. They didn't call it. They make the mistake, and if they admit it, they admit it. If they don't, they don't. I'm going to reset your scoreboard here for a second. Be a wider scoreboard. And I might even do this. Drop everything off and give you a full screen. They're still talking about it. They're waiting for the 5th player for the Southeast squad. They only had 4 out there. Piscatelli goes out to join her teammates, and it'll be Downey winning the face-off. Looking out was Hot. Back around, it'll be Maddie Bank. A little bit of pressure on her. And she'll pick up the puck on the half wall and dump it across. It'll be lost in the skates of Nemec. And Downey comes out of the zone. Downey in, looking across, opportunity. Shot by Hot, scores! Cameron Reese-Hot goes top shelf. Gets her 4th of the campaign, and it is 1-0 Southeast. She just gripped it and ripped it. Hot just came in and fired one near corner that just bounced around the top, and in 1:33 remaining in the first, Southeast leads 1-0. Face off one in, here comes Bella Alsop. Alsop just misses the net. It'll go down and around. Renton dumps one around. Piscatelli couldn't get to it. Renton does get it back. Piscatelli trying to come in and help out. Ellie Martin throws one across center. It'll be picked up. Nobody can complete the pass across. It does get across, but she wasn't ready at that time. That was Alsop waiting for the pass. Back out it goes. Here comes Hot. Cameron Hot, drop pass back. Shot on, bounces in the air and into the corner. It was off the shoulder of Albertini. Back around. Alsop and Hot along the boards, and it'll be picked up, and out comes Bella Alsop. Alsop has Adderholt to her left. She comes in on her own, looks for the shot. It's blocked. Hot will dump that one all the way back out of the zone where Safco regroups. 34 seconds remaining in the first period. Back out we go. Safco for Hollingsworth for Renton. It'll be cleared up by Renton across. Looking to Mertens. Mertens shot just wide of the net. It was saved by Albertini initially. Back down and picked up by the Central squad. 10 seconds to go. They'll regroup on the near corner. It'll be picked up by McCarthy. So let's throw one around for Sullivan. 3 to go here. And ladies and gentlemen, that'll be the end of the first period with your score. The Southeast squad 1, the Central squad 0. I'm Brian Mitchell. This is Berg Hockey Live, presented on 10-Band TV. We'll be back with the second period after this. Back here for the second period. 1-0 is your score as the Southeast squad took a lead on a goal by Cameron Reese-Hot. Face off at center. Back, Romery will win the face off. But slight as Alsop came for a pressure move on that one. Lorenzi with the play will just dump that one back out to center. We dumped in by the central squad, and they'll regroup behind the net. Bella Alsop almost losing the puck on the half wall. Dilly will bounce that one around, kept in by Central. Opportunity here looking in front. Was Alsop. They'll regroup, back down and up, and it'll be cleared back out of the zone. It'll be picked up by Safko. Try to get separated in the near corner by Lorenzi. And there's be a pile up to the side of us where Ali Chappell will come out with it. Ali Chappell comes in across into the zone, looks on the backhand, throws one down. Save made by Briscoe, and she'll hold on to it. 15:59 remaining in the second period. Face off to the right of Briscoe. Go back out. Downey up for Nemec. We foul for Hott, and it'll be picked up by Chappell, who on the backhand throws one up for Nemec. Past Katena, and it's going to go back into the zone. Caitlin Carnes will chase it down. Thrown out in front. Shot saved by on a shot by Piscatelli by Albertini. Back across, it'll be picked up and carried out by Chappell, and Skatena comes in on 3-on. Into the zone, Skatena across for Chappell. It'll go right into traffic, but picked up. Dara Patton shot. Glove save by Briscoe. 15:21 remaining second period. A little bit lost in the line change here. There's a my bad as she comes off. Athena Renton giving the my bad on our way across, and it'll be face off one and out by the Southeast squad, picked up by Lucy Hollingsworth. Throws one across, looking for Talia Mertens. Talia Mertens couldn't get to it. She does get the puck off the half wall. Mertens comes in, shot, tipped across, missed the net. Back down, thrown in front. It'll be Hollingsworth throwing one through the crease. Nobody home. Talia Mertens battling off with Patton. They're going back and forth, back up, and we go out of the zone. And here comes the Central squad. They'll be thrown on and cleared down. They'll go back and forth, and Nelson will lose the puck to Droshak. It'll be Hollingsworth coming back in. Lucy Hollingsworth's shot goes wide of the net. They picked up behind by Nelson. She'll bounce that one around. They picked up by Sullivan and back out. And here we go the other way opportunity. It'll be McCarthy. McCarthy's shot. Glove save by Briscoe. 14:20 remaining in the second period. Face-off coming up to the left of the junior netminder. Face off one back. Picked up by Maddie Bank. Bank throws one up for Romery. Nina Romery just bounces that one back behind the net. It'll be picked up and cleared up to the point, but not out. As Katena will dump that one back into the zone, back for Bank. Up for Skatena, and it'll go up to Bank. Kern will have to wait. It'll be dumped around looking for Romery. They'll wait, battle off with Nelson, picked up by Alsop. Alsop off to the slot. Waits, shot, scores! Bella Alsop, and it's 1-1. 13:27 remaining in the second period, and we're tied up here at the Alpha Ice Complex. Back down, Hot. Brings it into the zone. Hot throws it across, and Downey will get it behind. Wait and dump it back out of the zone. They'll wait. Patassi. It'll go back around and picked up, and Renton can't get to it, so it'll be bounced back out of the zone, looking to try to pass it to Downey. It'll go the length of the ice. Back it goes. Reagan Safko will pick it up, throws one around for Cameron Hott. She gets in, opportunity here, looking for two, throws one across, shot on, save by Albertini, goes back across. Nemec will pick it up, and it'll be blocked back down where Carnes has to regroup on the backhand, throws one off the skate of Hott and back behind the net. Carnes waits, throws one across. It'll backhand, big shot on, and picked up by Central. It'll go off the skate of Chapel as a clearing attempt. 12:20 remaining. They'll chase back into the zone. No icing on the play. It'll be picked up by Brianna Patassi. She'll pass this one up off the skates and up for Reagan Sullivan. Sullivan, up come in McCarthy. McCarthy waits, leaves it back, but she'll pick it up herself once more. She'll dump it in behind, looking for Sophie Scatena. Scatena into the behind net, shot on. Save made by Briscoe and held on to. 11:56 remaining in the second period. Face off to the left of Briscoe. Scatena will lose the face-off back. It'll be picked up by Southeast and eventually cleared. Dara Patton will collect it and picks up the puck, throws this one up for Sullivan, who loses the puck. They'll go back and forth with Nelson, and Sullivan will have to regroup to our left. Pick up for Mertens, and shot on by Droshak's a save made and held on to by Albertini. Sorry about the camera work there, guys. Sometimes I forget that I'm doing this all by myself. 11:32 remaining in the second period. 1-1 is your score. Goals by Alsop and Hott. Shots are 15-11 in favor of the Central squad. We face off one back to the point. Dale, shot, goes through a bunch of traffic, does make it on, and a save by Albertini. He's going to be cleared back out. Opportunity coming in by Nelson. Susan Nelson gets around a couple defenders, and she does get the puck behind temporarily. Talia Mertens attempts to get it. It's going to be loosened up and given to another member of the Southeast squad, as Patton will have to regroup back in the zone. Patton bounces one around, looking for maybe Droshak with the play. Droshak throws one across and up for Nelson. Nelson waits, throws one through the crease. And they'll wait, and in comes the Central squad. McCarthy looking for the quick backhand, nobody home. Alsop's going to chase down and get the puck near the half wall. She's going to get the puck shot. Save made by Briscoe. Rebound on the backhand, a loose puck in front. They're going to wait up, and Mertens can't get to it, so it's going to be picked up and carried around by Dilly. Abby Dilly in the near corner. Waits for a little bit of help and gets it, and it's going to be cleared out. And Droshak got to pass this one out for Hollingsworth, who will just dump it in, look for the line change, regroup, and Central picks it up in the far corner. Here comes Reagan Safko back across the blue, across the red. She'll pounce it across from Ellie Martin. Martin loses the puck at the blue line. It's going to be picked up and coming the other way on the backhand. Nice play by Adderholt to break up that play. Romery was the player that had an opportunity on it. It was broken up for. Back around, Piscatelli behind the net. Throws one in front, opportunity for Lorenzi, and it'll be bounced around. Opportunity here. Shot on by Romery. Goes off of Albertini. Going behind the net is Alsop. Head of steam coming out of the zone. She loses the puck to Bank. Bank in waits, throws one through off a skate. Goes around. Bella Alsop will just bounce this one up to Adderholt. We'll go past her, and it's going to be picked up by Alsop once again, showing backhanded into the southeast zone, regrouped by Lydia Lorenzi. She'll pick up the puck, throw one across, back out, and it'll be Abby Dilly. Waiting. Throws one in front, nobody home. Penalty coming up against the southeast squad. Looks like we got a roughing minor. Who'd they get? It was Lydia Lorenzi heading off. Power play coming up for the Central squad. .9:05 remaining in the second period. Soft one back. Patassi will grab the puck behind the net, throw one up through the slot, and clears the zone. Chasing it back will be Dara Patton. Patton waits. Well, she doesn't wait. She goes on full speed, and it comes around to be cleared out of the zone. An opportunity goes on the Briscoe, and she'll just fall on it, hold on to it, and 8:45 remaining in the second, $1:40 remaining in the power play. We'll have a face-off, I believe, where are they going to call it, the right or the left of Briscoe? They're going to call the right of Elena Briscoe. Scatena loses the face-off back, an opportunity here. Chappell will go into the half wall. Looking for the opportunity on the power play. Thrown on by Patton. Oh, opportunity there for Scatena. Can't finish it up. Around they go. Another penalty coming up against the Southeast squad. They're going to touch up, and we have a second minor. It's going to be a hooking minor. Athena Renton trying to go back to the bench. Unfortunately, he gets busted for hooking at 8:25, and we got a 5-on-3 for 1:20 for the Central squad. Tied at 1 right now, second period. They'll regroup. Looks like Mertens, Bank, and Kern for the Southeast squad. Sullivan, Safko, Patton, Alsop, and I believe that's McCarthy for the Central squad. Safko, shot, save made on the shot, going a little bit high, looking for the rebound. Face-off coming up to the left of Briscoe. Mertens steps in. Gets it back to Safko. Safko on the broken win for Mertens. Back across. Patton shot. Blocked by Mertens. Talia Mertens getting in front of one there. Back down. Patton throws one across for McCarthy. Or for Alsop. Thrown on. Save made by Briscoe. 20th save of the contest already. Well, sorry. 19th save of the contest for her. 20 shots. Alsop will step in with Mertens. Face-off won by Mertens back, and it'll be cleared up right to the skates of McCarthy. Back across, it'll go for Patton. Cross Mertens. It'll be Safko. Shot. Briscoe sticks it off to the corner. It'll be McCarthy on the half wall. 37 seconds remaining in the two-player advantage. Back across. It comes and shot on by Sullivan. Just goes wide of the net. Alsop in the far corner. Waits, regroups. Patton at the point. Patton waits, throws one across for Safko in a slot. It's going to bounce around. Briscoe will redirect behind. Reagan Sullivan across for Bella Alsop. Alsop on the half wall. Waits, throws one up for Patton. Patton Circles over for Safko. Safko waits, put a shot on net, right in the crest of Briscoe, and she'll hold on. 7:13 remaining second period. 8 seconds remaining in the two-player advantage for the Southeast squad. For the Central squad. Southeast gets a player back in 8 seconds. Skatena throws one around. She'll get on the switch here. Skatena up, Safko back for Martin. First penalty has expired. They each get one player will return. Hollingsworth will get off the change here, and it'll be turned over to Southeast on the clear out, and out they come. Hutt waits, gets around a defender, opportunity there with Hollingsworth. They got all 5 players back, and it's going to be kept in and shot on by McCarthy. 21 seconds remaining in the penalty kill for the Southeast squad, and they got an opportunity. Hollingsworth waits, throws one across, and back out for Patassi. Chasing it down is going to be Piscatelli. Up along the half wall, out for Hutt. She'll take the puck with 3 seconds remaining in the penalty, and it will expire and dumped in. 6:22 remaining in the frame. Back out it goes, and it'll be cleared up for Patassi. Patassi carries it in. Gets around one defender in the corner. Martin waits. Romery will take it. Natterholt will just back that one out of the zone, looking for Piscatelli. She'll collect on her half wall and dumps it up into the zone. Renton waits. It's around one defender. Patassi can't get around to it. It's an opportunity here for Central. They'll go 3-on-1 here. Opportunity comes in. Nemec waits, throws one on net, looks for the rebound opportunity. Oh, couldn't finish it up. Was Alsop. Back for Hollingsworth, and will be back out of the zone for Nelson. Back out comes for Nemec. Save made by Briscoe. Carrying it out of the zone. Attempt was Harley Dale, and it'll be cleared up, looking to get it out of the zone. Romery doesn't touch it because it was close. Did they call it? They got them. Too many players on the ice, and Southeast will head back to the box. Anybody can serve it. They're waiting to see who they're going to send. It's going to be Nina Romery. They'll head off. She was the centerpiece of that unfortunate too many players on the ice penalty as the puck came to her skates and did touch her before the opportunity was to get the player off. She did jump. Bad news bears there. With 5:09 remaining, we'll have another power play to the Central squad. Face-off won by the Southeast team, and Bank just gets stick checked on that one. Skatena does get to it. Opportunity. Sullivan throws one behind, looking up to the point. Opportunity for Dilly, who just dumps one in behind the net. Looking for a couple players. Sullivan can't get to it, so it's going to be picked up by McCarthy, and then she'll pass it back for Dilly. Sorry, for Skatena. Skatena back to the point for Dilly. Dilly shot high and goes behind the net. Comes in the near corner, and it's going to be cleared up and out. Oh, is that kept in? No, it was barely kept in, but Mertens was able to get in and capitalize on the play opportunity here for McCarthy's shot. Bounces off of Briscoe, goes off her back of her skate and goes into the near corner. Back around, Central will pick it up. McCarthy waits, looks for the shot, and waits. Throws it through the crease one time and across for Nelson. Susan Nelson, top of the point, throws one across, picked up by Alsop off of the skate of McCarthy. She falls down, and it'll be cleared up to the point, kept in by Nelson nicely into the near wall. Southeast waits, and it does go out, looking for the opportunity. Going the other way was Downey, and they will pick it up. Talia Mertens comes into the zone, shot. Save made on the screen. Using Susan Nelson as a screen. It was a nice shot by Talia Mertens. And here comes the Central squad. Shot on by Alsop. Adderholt back behind the net. Loses the puck. Martin to the point. Shot on, just wide by Carnes. They'll battle along the half wall. Well, wait, throw it around. Opportunity for Hott to get it out to the point. Patton does keep it in. Back down by Patassi. Allsop shot saved by Briscoe. Rebound goes behind. It'll be picked up and dumped up along the half wall past Hott, and it's going to go by Romery, and the penalty expired, and it'll go the length of the ice for an icing call. 2:55 remaining in the second period. .255 to go. Face-off coming up to the right of Elena Briscoe. One back by the Central squad. Shot on. Look for Chappell. It'll be picked up and carried out by Hott. Cameron Hott into the zone. Back up for Patassi. Back for Romery. Romery with a tip in front by Hott. Does go on net. Save made. Carnes pass that one out for Nemec, and it will make it to the farthest of the point. Dale will dump that one in behind. Goes past Hott. They'll go back around. An opportunity 3-on-1 for Central again. It'll be Scatena throwing it up for Chappell. Throws one on net, looks for the rebound. Dumped across by Nemec, and it'll go back out to the point, and it'll be picked up by the Southeast squad. And chasing it down is Chloe Downey. Downey's going to try to beat the final defender. Carnes does get in, but it's going to be held onto by Albertini and lost in translation. But it will be a save. 2:01 remaining in the second period. Face-off won by the Central squad. It'll be cleared up by Bank, and they'll go around, and it'll be Reagan Sullivan. Sullivan comes in shot. Save made by Briscoe. It'll be cleared back out for Safco. Be tipped in front by Allsop and back around from McCarthy. Back down, Allsop behind. Another penalty coming up against the Southeast squad. Allsop throws one around, and they're going to whistle it for the tripping. 1:29 remaining second period. It'll be Lydia Lorenzi going for a trip. Mertens loses back. Allsop will pick up the puck. Allsop on the backhand. Forehand in the near far corner. Sullivan loses the puck. It'll be picked up by Hollingsworth, I believe. No, Athena Renton will carry the puck in. Throws one through the crease. Back over for Reagan Sullivan. Reagan throws one up along the boards for Allsop. A little bit of pressure there from Mertens. It'll go back down. Talia with a little bit of pressure on Bella, and it'll be dumped into the point. Back around it will go. Dilly loses the puck to Renton. Sullivan waits, carries it out of the zone. It'll be dumped in and around for Bank. They'll battle on the half wall. 30 seconds remaining in the period. 59 seconds remaining in the power play. It'll go back out of the zone, and Southeast looking to try to take the lead into the half. The second intermission. It'll be Renton picking up the puck, looking on the backhand, throws it across. Albertini with the quick, sneaky glove on that one. It's going to be cleared up by the Central squad. 10 seconds remaining. It'll go the length of the ice. They'll chase it down. No icing on the play. Wow. Renton back around, and it'll be backhanded up and cleared out. And we will go to the intermission with the score 1-1 here at the Alpha Ice Complex. I'm Brian Mitchell. This is Berg Hockey Live, presented on 10band.tv. We will be back with your third period here after this. Well, I'd be hard-pressed to say this hasn't been a fun one. This is pretty good between the Southeast and the Central squad. I was speaking earlier about goaltenders that played in there for their varsity squads this year, and I would be hard-pressed to miss this one. Of course, Elena Briscoe of the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars saw action in 3 games this season, stopping 43 of 48 for a 211 goals against average and an 896 save percentage at the AA varsity level. So also another one including an inclusion to Albertini and Brady Blackburn for these 2 squads. So that was a PIHL tidbit that I missed, and I thought she had played for Thomas Jefferson this season. Wasn't 100% sure, but she did. In comes the Central squad on the faceoff win. Into the zone they come. Really clear an opportunity here for McCarthy, and scores! Briscoe just loses the puck to her right, no help, and McCarthy just reaches out and throws one through for a power play goal, and it is 2-1 Central. I believe for McCarthy, that is her first power play goal on the season. On the season, it is her 6th goal. First on the advantage. Hott will take the face-off win back into the zone. Cameron Hott shot high and wide, goes back down. Sullivan leaves it back behind, waits for the pass, does get it coming out of the zone. Hott, and it's going to be picked up by Reagan Sullivan. Sullivan into the zone. Shot on, blocked by Piscatelli. They'll stay in the far corner. They'll go back out. Sullivan out to the point. Opportunity here for Safko. Safko back to Sullivan. Sullivan waits, throws one across the crease. Alsop was there, didn't get a stick on it. Hott waits and throws one out of the zone. Opportunity coming the other way. Chloe Downey with a head of steam has Athena Renton. Doesn't get the pass through. Safko throws one off the mask. Hott will take the puck, throws one high and wide, but a little bit on target. Not bad. Patassi can't get to it. Alsop will take it. Throws one out. It'll go the length of the ice. Chasing it down is Piscatelli, but won't make it, so it'll be an icing call. 15:50 remaining in the 3rd period. 2-1 Central leads on a goal by Kayla McCarthy. McCarthy, a freshman from Upper St. Clair, 6 goals on the season now, 1 assist. Had the game winner for Central a couple weeks ago. Back around it goes into the near corner. Central regroups. It'll bounce around. Opportunity here for Talia Mertens. Loses the puck to Dara Patton. Dara Patton throws one up. Piscatelli tries to keep it in, but coming the other way is Nemec. It'll bounce around. Nemec will get to it. Throws one across for Skatena, but Broshak will take it. Droshak will bounce this one back out and back up for Mertens. Throwing it up for Hollingsworth. They'll go back and forth. Picked up by Nemec. They'll regroup. Up for Allie Chappell. Allie Chappell waits. It's around a defender, but picked up coming the other way is Mertens. Mertens shot, save, made, rebound, comes across, shot. Hollingsworth throws one off the crossbar, and it goes wide. Dara Patton is able to collect it and dump it up along the half wall and out. Wide open net for Hollingsworth, and she was unable to capitalize as it just floated over the crossbar and wide of the net. I thought it went in from here. Alsop bringing it into the zone. Alsop across, shot just wide, back behind Adderholt. Cross shot on by Alsop, block. Back out, and it'll be cleared up for Reagan Safko. Speedy defender brings it in across the red. Looks for the pass. Can't get it past Cecilia Romery, so she'll have to pick up her own attempt and throw it back in on net. Alsop waits, loses a puck down behind. It'll be picked up by Bank, Maddie Bank. Throws one out for Abby Dilly, just goes past her and the length of the ice on, so no icing on the play. Dilly will collect it, throw it up on the half wall. Adderholt back up for Ellie Martin. Martin has Alsop in front of her, waits, throws it to her, but it goes past her stick and the length of the ice. No icing on the play. Back up, looking for Nina Romery. She'll lose the puck back to Adderholt. Adderholt has Martin in the slot, goes between 3 yellow shirts and fires one on. 13:36 remaining. Face-off coming up. Looks like to the right Let's see what they call to the right of Elena Briscoe. Face-off one. Back by the central squad. Dilly throws one across, looking for Safko. Safko's shot goes at the skates of Sullivan. Sullivan in the far corner. Passes this one around for Skatena. Up along the half wall. She'll lose the puck momentarily and regrouped. And back out, Athena Renton will pick up the puck across center. Renton into the zone, offside. First offside of the game, I believe. 13-12 remaining in the third period. Maybe the second one. I think there was one in the first. Regroup, and we'll have another face-off. Shots are 26-19 in favor of the central squad here. Face-off will be in front of the central bench. Regroup, one back to the point and cleared in by Patassi. It picked up by Safko behind the net. Reagan Safko on the backhand. Looking up for McCarthy, it goes past her. And it'll go back out for McCarthy anyway. McCarthy in, shot high off the side of the mask of Briscoe. And they'll regroup behind the net, picked up by the Southeast squad. Has Downey, doesn't find a nice pass to Downey. Downey has to turn into that one. She'll pick up the puck, waits, has Renton in front, gets separated from her. It'll be picked up by the central squad. Back around and dumped in and out, and they'll regroup. Harley Dale will chase it down. She'll wait, dump this one all the way out where it'll be tipped around past Caitlin Carnes. Carnes goes behind. Up and around. They'll regroup, and back behind, it'll be Downey. Chloe Downey shot high on, held by Albertini. 12:02 remaining third period. Going to be cleared back out. Hollingsworth will dump that one behind. Alsop dumps one across. Nemec will keep it in. Opportunity here for Droshak. Droshak throws a backhand across, and it'll be picked up by Alsop and coming out of the zone over the Upper St. Clair native. She'll dump that one in. Maddie Bank will collect. The Mount Lebanon product will just dump that one up along the half wall. And out they come. Hollingsworth just loses that one under her skates on a pass from Droshak. And it'll be dumped up for Piscatelli and back out for Nelson. Susan Nelson waits. And she'll on the backhand leave it up for Chappell. And it'll be cleared up for Skatena. For Susan Nelson. Nelson throws one across for Adderholt. Back they go. It'll be thrown up and out past Nelson. No icing on the play. Nelson collects. There's one up for Adderholt. On the half wall. It'll be Romery. Getting to it, it'll be Ellie Martin. Getting knocked down was Lorenzi. And regrouping they will go. Skatena. Cross and look over for a turnover, but Skatena will regroup and collect the errant pass. She'll pass that one out past Ellie Martin. Everybody will get their changes in, and we'll regroup with Lydia Lorenzi into the zone. Shot out, save made, rebound. Romery gets stick checked at the point. Kern throws one across, looking to the point where Nelson gets it. Back out past Dale, an opportunity for Ellie Martin, having a 2-on-1 coming the other way. Martin and Alsop. Martin shot, up rebound, scores! Bella Alsop. 9:57 remaining in the third period is 3-1 Central. Face off at center. Was able to pick up a loose puck in front and fire it home. Bella Alsop. Face off one back. Batassi. Back for Chloe Downey. And Alsop will bring it into the zone. Back down it goes for Sullivan. Waits on the backhand, throws one through the crease. It'll be picked up and carried out by Patassi, tipped in front by Renton. Renton throws it on net and held on to by Albertini. 9:24 remaining in the third period. 3-1 now Central leads. Renton will dump that one in around. We picked up in the corner. Thrown in front by Downey. It'll be Hott in half wall. Throws one up on the up to the point and thrown across. And Hott will take it. Shot save made. Hott with the only goal by the Southeast squad. Muscles one off there. Opportunity here for the Central team and cleared up for Sophie Skatana. Up for Reagan Sullivan. Sullivan drop pass for Skatana. She'll lose it at her skates. Gets her stick out of her opposing player's jersey and gives it back to Safko, who will dump that right back in behind. McCarthy will collect. Has Skatana. Switches spots with her. Bounces one back along the boards where nobody was home and past Hott. And it'll go the length of the ice. And 8:27 remaining. We'll have another icing call. Face-off won by the Central squad. Nemec looking for Chappell in front. Opportunity there for Chappell. Throws on the backhand. Wide open was Nemec, and a stick check there by Bank. They'll regroup. Nemec on the half wall. Up for Alsop in the slot. It'll be bounced around and cleared up to the point. Goes past Nelson. Opportunity for Mertens, who's running. Mertens is on fire getting back. They wave off the icing. Mertens on the backhand, looking across, and Albertini will hold on to it. 7:57 remaining in the third period. Mertens is a face-off back. We bank shot. Blocked on and picked up and carried the other way by Alsop. Alsop into the zone. Tries to get around a defender. Heard Mertens go at it. Back and forth they go. Opportunity here for the Southeast squad. We clear up off the half wall. Back out to the point. Losing the puck was Hollingsworth. An opportunity coming the other way was Chappell. Couldn't finish the play, so it'll be Mertens. Talia Mertens into the zone. Comes in with an offside call here. 7:20 remaining in the third period. Face-off coming up directly in front of the Southeast bench. Take this time to thank you for joining me here at the Alpha Ice Complex for this PIHL girls action game. It is the Southeast squad and the Central squad. It's 3-1 Central right here, and this is on 10 Van TV and the Pittsburgh Hockey Digest. I am Brian Mitchell. I thank you for all your viewing this season. This will be my next to last contest. Or maybe two more left in me before the postseason. Dale will dump that one back in. The next one will be here on the 23rd. Don't ask me what teams are playing. I couldn't remember at this time. And then I will be in action for the play-in game on the Tuesday of playoffs week. Escatena's backhand goes in and makes it 4-1 with 6:30 remaining. Before you are all enamored by the legend Matt Popchalk for the remainder of the postseason, I'll be joining during the finals. .6:30 to go. Escatena on the backhand. 4-1 Central leads. You can, of course, find all the action on the 10-band TV apps on Roku and Amazon Fire and on the 10-band TV website for the postseason whenever it rolls around. They have plenty of games left you can watch live. Again, Chloe Downey throws the backhand in front looking for Hot, and it's going to be picked up and carried out. Nope, up to the point. The Central squad can't get it out 100%, but here they go the other way, and it'll be up to the point. Passed on by Alsop, past McCarthy. McCarthy on the half wall. Throws one in behind for Sullivan. Sullivan waits. A little bit of pressure there. Back out for Downey. And Downey gets it up to Renton, who dumps that one in off the half wall and deep. Back behind. Hot goes into the corner. Attempts to get out with it. Two Central players converge on her. Regroup happens. Piscatelli throws one behind the net for Downey. Chloe Downey from Chartiers Valley throws one through the crease. Back around it goes. And up where it's picked up, and Downey will backhand it across for Hout, and it'll be picked up and cleared out by the Central squad. Looking for Reagan Sullivan. Goes past her and cleared out for Maddie Bank. Bank waits, separated from the puck. Central burning some time off the clock, 4:52 remaining in the frame. Piscatelli was in tough with Nemec back behind the net. They'll regroup back out to the point. Down shot save made by Briscoe. A shot from the point. 4:32 remaining. Dara Patton with the shot. Dara with a nice shot through traffic. Maybe got tipped on its way. Shots are 31-24 now. Central leading. Face-off won by the Central squad. Scatena throws one back out to the point. Karn shot tipped in front. Opportunity comes back out, and Southeast will clear it back into the offensive zone where Carnes loses the puck temporarily. Patton throws one across looking for Chappell, but it will be Kern falling down on the play. Chappell shot, Briscoe save, and they'll regroup. 4:03 remaining. Alsop wins a face-off back. He picked up and cleared across. Adderholt back for Alsop. Comes out of the near corner. Really picked up by Southeast, but a forecheck by Alsop's able to get back into their possession for Dilly. Abby Dilly throws it in behind for Ellie Martin. Martin waits. Gets muscled off by Kern. Back they go. Up by Mertens. And they'll go off the skate of Adderholt. Adderholt will get that one back out to the point, and it'll be picked up and cleared out to Hollingsworth. And up, and it will be, they're going to allow that one to go. Nope, offside is the call. It's a good call there. Face-off coming up outside of the blue line. 3:19 to go in the third period. Central leading 4-1. Face-off coming up in front of the central penalty box. Alsop steps in with Romery. It'll be won back by Cecilia Romery. They'll regroup in the near corner where Southeast will come out with it. Look for the tip in front, Batassi. Susan Nelson. Coming up and across. Adderholt and Gittots are coming into the zone. Southeast couldn't get to it, so Nelson on the backhand will dump that one out, but it'll be Cecilia Romery trying to get the puck around Alsop, and it'll be cleared out past Batassi. Adderholt chasing it down. It'll be Batassi getting the puck and retreating back into her far corner for Lydia Lorenzi. Throws one across for Romery. Romery on the backhand across for Cecilia Romery, and it's going to be cleared back out by Central. Batassi back at center passes that one up for Lorenzi. 2:09 remaining in regulation. Safko behind. Skating it out of the zone. She does make it out, and it'll be cleared up to center, where it'll be dumped in across, and nice play by McCarthy to grab the puck, saved by Briscoe, back for Renton. Cleared out for Downey. Chloe Downey into the zone. Downey hits around one defender. It's going to be cleared back up for Renton. Athena to the point. Bank, shot, block. Central will get it out of the zone, and it'll be McCarthy carrying it out. Sullivan to her right and Skatena behind her. Thrown in front, tipped in front, and picked up by the Southeast squad. It'll be clicked up by Athena Renton and head of steam. Renton in, wait, shot. Just saved by Albertini. Back around it goes for Downey. Downey throws one on, blocked, and it's going to be cleared back out and up for Sullivan. She can't get to it, so Albertini will take it. Tipped in front, shot, scores! Hawk gets her second of the contest, and it's 4-2 with 55.8 seconds remaining in the third period. See, I do the scoring for the league stats and standings on the graphics online, and I know how many games have come down to the last couple minutes of regulation. This one will take a timeout, so we'll be back momentarily with your remaining third of the period. .8 seconds remaining in regulation. 4-2 is your score after a second goal by Cameron Hout. Southeast will leave Briscoe in, hopefully winning the faceoff back, but it'll be Nemec thwarting that plan. Cleared up past and out for Nelson. Here comes Briscoe to the bench. Nelson with the puck. Waits. Throw comes through, looks through in front. It's going to be passed across, and it will be out of the zone, or he picked up by Hott. 38 seconds remaining in regulation. Hollingsworth loses the puck opportunity here by Alsop, who gets it around a defender. Alsop gets around a couple of them, waits, comes to the side of the crease, just shoots one off the post and in. 5-2 is your score. It should pretty well do it with 27.8 seconds remaining. Alsop worked her way around a couple defenders and then waited until the absolute last second she could fire that one off of the post and in. 5-2. Alsop gets her. It's another one here. Briscoe heads back into her cage. Skatena steps in with Mertens. Going to be cleared out. Patton will take that face-off, dump that one back for Nelson. 20 seconds remaining. Nelson into the zone, bounces one up. Opportunity here for Hot. Droshak couldn't get to it. It's going to be thrown in front. 6 seconds to go in regulation. Skatena takes the puck, backhands it across for Martin, and it's going to be the game over with your final score here at the Alpha Ice Complex. The Southeast Squad 2, the Central Squad 5. My name is Brian Mitchell. Thank you for joining me here. We'll be back. I'll be back next week here at Alpha Ice Complex. They'll be back a couple times for 10-man TV. I'll see you in a little bit. Take care, guys.